Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a really fun pick a card reading for what is your person's feelings versus what you think they're feeling or what you are feeling for them. So we're just going to look into that. Pile 1 is on the left, pile 2 is in the middle, and pile 3 is on the right. So take your time, use your intuition, and choose your reading. You may pause this video if you need a little bit more time, and I will meet you in your reading. Timestamps are in the description box below. Aloha Pile 1, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a really fun pick a card reading that has to do with your person's feelings versus your feelings or what you think that they're feeling about you. So let's spill the tea. Let's look at what these your relationship is, okay, and how everybody's feeling about it. So I thought this would be fun. I want to say thank you first and foremost. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. Thank you so much for those of you who have donated or tipped, and as well as those who comment. Very, very helpful. And keep sharing things because my channel is growing. We want to get it going so these messages can get out to as many people as possible. So I'm loving that. I do a contest every month, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally. I will let you know at the end of the video how to enter that, as some are here for the messages and not for the drawing. And I have made some real fun, cute, happy inspired mandala sunburst earrings that are on my Etsy shop. There's also some of my clay work earrings in the Keys to Your Kingdom series that are custom with the custom talismans that have the energy of what you are looking for. So I would make those personally, but there are things that you can get that are already made and they have beautiful energy in them. That is in the description box below under my link for private readings. It'll take you to my Etsy shop, okay? So let's get started on your reading. Their feelings, your feelings. Okay. And yeah, okay, so we'll get started. So we're gonna look at their feelings first. All right, we have altruism. So how they see you and how they feel about you. They feel like you are a very generous person. They see you in this particular moment as being someone who is kind, caring, compassionate. You're a humanitarian. We have the Thunderbird up here and what looks like an alien ship. So you, they see you as otherworldly in such a positive way. Okay, so they're feeling about you like, wow. Pile 1 is so generous. They are so loving. We have a 27, so that number might mean something to you. So you might be 27, or 27 just may be a number that works for you. It yields down to a 9, which is an opener, okay? 9s open doors. So they feel like you open doors for them. Their energy feels like you are a positive influence in their life. They're feeling like, I feel like for many of them, like, I don't know that you guys know how much they admire you because they are looking at you from afar, but I do feel like they're in your life, but I feel like they pay much more attention to you. Oh, that's way too many. Than you realize, okay? So even if they're not that great with their words, because I feel like they're a rather scientific type of partner, because their energy showed up and how you think they feel, and how you feel about them. We have Einstein, okay, and invention. So I do feel like you have a bit of a scientific type of partner, very caring, very loving, but not always one who's going to speak their emotions out to you very well. But they are so much admiring you. Let's go a little deeper. How does Pile 1's person feel about them? We're going to get their messages from the... Okay. Okay. And I feel like, okay, so for this one, they are really hoping how they feel about you. We have 5 of Cups, so you guys, and we have the Devil here. I feel like they are, okay, let's just get to it, sorry. I feel like how they are feeling about you is maybe you guys have been together before, but it feels to me like with all this admiring that they have been doing, I don't feel like they've taken as much action as they've needed to. And I feel like there is a bit of regret on their side. So they either you guys were together before and something didn't work out initially, but you're still thinking of each other. That's very much an energy that's here. So, you know, I typically don't like to say about X-back readings because sometimes we can wait around for people, but this person feels like they've been in your life. So either in a friendship capacity or you've been together before and broken up, but they're still caring about you very much. And I feel like we have Hierophant here and 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like where they feel like they missed the mark is that they've had some opportunity to take this commitment to the next level. And they're really wanting that, but they haven't spoken up about it. So they want to have this next level commitment. I feel like your person's very inventive, very, very spiritual, but not always speaking up what they have to say. Because right now, how they're feeling about you is they're in this contemplative mode, okay? Almost in analysis paralysis. I feel like this person really overthinks things. And so how they're feeling about you is like I don't feel like this is in the addictive sense of things. This could just represent Capricorn. So they may be a Capricorn or you might be a Capricorn or have Capricorn placements. This is basically saying like a self-imprisoned, self-limiting beliefs. So I feel like your person has you on a bit of a pedestal and they're really considering. But I feel like they are the type of person who will do the pros and cons list. Like they will analyze things almost to the point of it not being relevant anymore. And so they are in this analysis process about you because they see your value. I don't know that they feel like they're good enough yet for you. So that's why they haven't taken action. And that's just a self-imposed limitation because that's not how you're feeling about them. But they do want to take things to the next level. And I do think that they will. We have Spirit on your side for you guys. So they're really hoping to get out of kind of a harder time. Your person may have come to you or you guys started and they were going through a rockier time because spirits or you were going through a rockier time. That could be financially, emotionally, what have you. But it feels like Spirit's taking you guys out of the rocky water. 6 of Swords here says that Spirit here, the ravens are the representation of that, is actually pulling you out of the rough waters and into the calm waters. So I feel like they are going to get over their fear about speaking up, their fear of asking you, because they see a life with you. They see absolutely that you are someone that they could have a life with. They feel like you're a spiritual counterpart, like a divine counterpart or soulmate. They feel like fun and happy with you. They feel like you bring out the celebration in them. You bring out their spiritual side. Like they have ahas and epiphanies around you. And they just haven't communicated it yet because they have been letting down their burdens. And so while they feel like you're so generous, so caring, you may have even helped them to better themselves in some way, either physically or mentally, because your spirit is just so loving and so generous. I feel like you may have been helping them out of a hard time, but they are going to come forward and they are going to speak their passion to you. They are going to speak that you're almost like their muse, okay? And so they are going to speak to you their feelings. They are going to want to take things to a physical level. Now, with it being a page, this is communication, and it may seem like small communication, or younger, because they almost, like, regardless of their age, they get nervous around you. And so as much as they love you, they are a little bit nervous. So they are going to come forward and speak to you what they're feeling. And they are going to take things to the next level. They just are really working through that kind of overthinking, that analysis paralysis. Now let's look at how you are feeling about them, or how you think they feel. Okay, how you're feeling about them. You've got an Einstein character here. They are very inventive. We have a 24, so that could be an age, but it also yields down to a 6, which is the card of unconditional love, power, harmony. We have DNA here. I feel like you feel about them like you guys are bonded on a soul level, like you have this spiritual relationship, and that you have been together in many different lifetimes. So it's like you have the spiritual revelation of who they are to you, and they're getting it as well. And how you think that they're feeling about you is like in this very kind of logical but inventive way, and you can see in their eyes how much they care, but like they're not speaking up. We're going to look at the good tarot for how you think they feel. Okay. Beautiful. Nice. Make some room here, friends. So we have Hierophant again. Both of you are in agreement there that you guys are spiritual counterparts, that you'd like to be in a long-term relationship. So you are correct that they are feeling that for you, and maybe have not expressed it, but you're definitely on the same page here. You guys realize that you're spiritual counterparts. Both of you are in agreement with this, okay? But how you're feeling here is we have 9 of Fire. I feel like you've had to persevere, and you're wondering, like, you can see them that they have been a bit of a wounded warrior, okay? I feel like you know that they have had to go through some things. So I feel like though you have been patient, you're at your limit at this time, because you're wanting to move things forward. You're wanting to have clarity, okay? You're wanting to have recognition. I feel like we have 6 of Fire here, which is 6 of Wands. So you're wanting that recognition. You're feeling like, look, I love this person so much. This is my life partner. This is the one who I can't imagine anyone else being such a team, but why don't they speak up? Why don't they tell me what they're feeling? And you're wanting the recognition. And you do also realize that they recognize it too, though they haven't spoken up. It's like what Spirit's saying is like this unspoken agreement and love. Like you guys already have a relationship, whether you're friends or whether you were together previously. You already treat each other as if you are in this committed relationship. There's just not been spoken agreements yet. And so you have a feeling or an intuition. We have Messenger of Air, which is Page of Swords, that there is truth and honesty coming forward, that you do have communication coming forward, right? So both of you are feeling that communication. Page of Swords, Page of Wands. I don't think you realize how passionate they are about you, because this is more mental body and intuition. So you feel it in the spirit world with them. But I don't know that you realize how passionate they are, that you spark their fire. And I feel like they have done a really good job at hiding it from you. But you truly do. And so they're going to communicate that. So I feel like both of you are in agreement that communication needs to happen here soon. Some clarity needs to happen. So you are feeling that correctly, okay? You also think they see you as strong. You see them as strong. Both of you have gone through so much. You could be Leos or Leo placements. We have the 8 here, which is the sign of infinity. It's also the number of the self. And as I said, that this beautiful monarch butterfly just flew by. Okay. So I feel like what you think they're feeling is that they're gaining their strength, but they find you to be full of strength. You guys have shared intimately conversations, so they know what you've been through and they know what they have to do. And so it just feels like in this particular moment that you are waiting on the communication to just solidify this connection. You guys have built a strong foundation together, so both of you are in agreement with that. And we have the Emperor. So you also see them as working towards coming into their power. I feel like you already have those Empress vibes because of this altruism. Okay, so they see you like this, and you see them as inventive in this Emperor. Okay, this would be like Empress energy here, the altruism. It's Queen of Pentacles and Empress type of energy. Okay, and so you guys both see each other as these strong counterparts. But I do feel like your person has been working hard to regather themselves. So they could have lost their job at some point, because this is a 4 here. And so the 4 talks about building foundations, and your person's maturing and building their foundation strongly. So they may have a literal invention that they're bringing out, or they might be an artist, or they might be just trying to build a business. But they've been focused in that way for quite some time. And you're seeing that and you're feeling that, and they're wanting you to know that they're doing their best to mature themselves so that they can be a provider for you. They want to be equal, and right now it feels like you are leveled up from them, at least financially, or in some way spiritually. And so they're wanting to mature so that they can be on the same level as you. We have the Star, so you are feeling like things are healing. You are feeling like that you guys both recognize each other as stars to one another. This is a card of hope. This is a card of healing. This is a card of dreams coming true. And so you are thinking that they're feeling that about you, even if it's like in the back of your mind. Like, I think some of you feel a little hesitant to say, wow, I'm a dream come true for this person, because maybe you've had it hard in love before, but you are a dream come true. You're correct. They do see you as this healing force. They do see you as this star. We have 17, which yields down to an 8. Again, infinity, the self. All right. So really beautiful energies between you guys. It feels like you all are on the same page. Okay. You both just need to have this communication to solidify things, but you've built a great foundation with each other. You've built a loving foundation with each other. And so it just feels like that the next step is communication. What they're showing me is you guys really are on the same wavelength, because sometimes it's not like that in a reading. Sometimes you guys are in completely different wavelengths, but this, you guys are seeing each other the same. You're in agreement, okay? So let's just get a Whispers of Love card to close out, but this feels beautiful. Feels like next steps here is communication to solidify the union. There's so much love. Like, it's so funny because there weren't any heart cards that came out, but there's such a devotion that you guys have for each other, and I can feel the love that you have for each other. Again, it's completely unspoken because it's like it's wired. It's like it's wired into your DNA there, okay, to find one another. So you're absolutely were meant to be together. So there's much love, but it does feel also very practical. Like you guys make good teammate as well. Okay, Whispers of Love. It says forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So Spirit's advice here is to forgive one another. So if you guys were together before and broke up, for whatever reason, forgiveness. If there was a reason or something that happened that has made it so that you guys haven't told each other how you feel yet. So if you're friends, forgive them. Okay, so maybe you were disappointed in some way by your person or vice versa. But Spirit's suggesting that forgiveness is going to be the way to solidify this bond, because you guys both really care for each other. And they're also giving me the message, forgive your exes. Forgive the people who hurt you in the past so that it doesn't affect the relationship that you have with this person. Okay? Because I'm feeling like on your side of things, and maybe theirs as well, that there was heartache from the past that is affecting this relationship. It feels like both of you are a little shy and a little timid or unsure in love because you've had disappointments in the past. But remember, avoid making the person that you love now pay for the sins of somebody else who did not do that to you. Like that your person did not hurt you like that. I mean, maybe for those of you who are exes, but it feels like for most people that past relationships are affecting the communication in this one. So utilize forgiveness to your advantage. And so guys, thank you so much. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. For those of you who would like to enter the contest, remember it's free to enter, free to win. So please be a subscriber. So here's how you enter the contest. You be a subscriber, you hit that bell button, you like and share this video, and in the comment section below, write communication, and that lets me know that you would like to enter the drawing. I will do that on July 1st on video and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So until next time, aloha. Aloha pile 2. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a fun pick a card reading of their feelings for you versus your feelings or what you think they're feeling about you. So we're just going to look into seeing if y'all are on the same page, what is going on, and spilling the tea a little bit in that regard. So really, really fun. Before we get started, I want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. Thank you for those who have donated, and thank you for those who have commented as well. I do a contest every month, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally. I will let you know at the end of the video how to enter that, as some are here for the drawing and not for, some are here for the messages and not for the contest, okay? As well as I have made some fun little Mandela sunburst earrings and some other things on my Etsy shop. So if you're interested, in the description box below, under the video recorded private readings, it takes you to my Etsy shop so you can get a private reading or beautiful jewelry items that have beautiful energy and mana in them to support you, okay? So let's get started on your reading. All right, pile 2. So how they're feeling about you is adventurous. We have the Phoenix from the ashes. So what I'm loving about this is they are feeling like you are full of adventure. They feel like being with you is adventurous, as well as we have the Phoenix from the ashes. So what they love about you is that even if life gets you down, that you come back almost like from the dead. You know, it's like it doesn't matter what life throws at you. You find a way to overcome life's challenges. We have 35 here as the number of the card, so you might be 35. That number may resonate with you. And also yields down to an 8, which is the number of the self, infinity. It's really beautiful energy there. It's also the navigator. So I love this. They're feeling for you like you do a really good job, that you're self-aware. You do a really good job of maintaining yourself, being self-sustaining. This group feels like you're quite sovereign on your own. Like you don't need them, but you want them, and they know that. Let's look into the tarot. We're going to look at the Light Seers Tarot and go a little deeper about pile 1. How's your person feeling about you? Yeah, it's like they feel like with you that life is an adventure. Let's look a little further. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Great. Great. Whoa. Okay. Pile 1, if you're not already in relationship, they're about to offer you the next level of commitment. Okay, how they're feeling about you and seeing you is that you are, male or female matters not. You have the Queen of Cups energy. You're generous. You're loving. You are heart-centered. You may be a water sign, don't have to be, but that's showing up. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Now, the offer that they give you, I don't feel like they're coming in to say, let's get engaged right this minute. But the offer they're going to give you is next level commitment, and it's something that's going to grow for the long term. When you have pentacles, it's your values. And it's slow moving energy, but it's energy that grows and builds. Okay. They see you and feel for you that you have helped to heal them. You are a hope and a desire and a wish fulfilled for them. This is Aquarian energy here, okay? And we have the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. So they see you as being someone who is a divine counterpart, a life partner. Both of these cards can indicate marriage. And it's interesting, pile 1 had this as well. These 2 cards came out for how they're feeling about you. So it feels like... and it's interesting, on both of these piles, this energy of how they're feeling about you feels more masculine, like they're more masculine. So that's not gender specific. They just might run the more masculine energy. Okay. So it feels like the divine masculine in the connections collectively so far in these messages are ready to go to the next level. They are seeking commitment. And I feel like how this person feels about you is like, I'm getting the intuition that they have previously been rather non-committal, and now they're realizing, like, I feel like this group, though the cards aren't here, they're showing me the story, that like this group, your person maybe thought that they would never be in a relationship again. It's like they have, like, they almost had a bad taste in their mouth about relationships or felt boxed in by them, but somehow you have healed that in them because your beautiful, loving, open heart, okay, has helped them to grow. Okay, they feel like they can still be free and adventurous with you, and that they still feel loved and healed by you. It feels like your energy, it's like, I'm feeling into it, you have the most nurturing energy. It feels like the warmest of hugs, and not the type that's attaching or trying to like grasp at the other person's energy. This feels like when you're hugged from your mother or grandmother, or even a loving lover energy. It's like the most beautiful, all-encompassing, nurturing, gorgeous feeling, okay? And they feel that from you, and you have changed their mind, okay? So they may have been extremely resistant at the beginning of your connection. They may have been a player, like a playboy, playgirl, okay? Maybe a little bit on possibly the promiscuous side, or even if they were not promiscuous per se, they just did not want to be tamed, okay? They wanted to stay wild, and this energy kind of wants to rush in and rush out. But with you, they feel like they can still have the adventure, that wildness is still in them, but they want to be tamed by you. They want to be reined in by you. They're feeling like, whoa, I don't know if I'll ever meet someone like pile 2 again. So I need to change some things in myself. But there's no compromise with the adventure. Spirit asked me to get one more card. So as I was shuffling there, we got the King of Cups, okay? This is soulmate pair, and they feel it. They feel like you are their soulmate. You have changed them. You've changed their feelings. They also may be a water sign. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is Scorpio energy typically. So you absolutely are their dream, and they want to do the adventure of life with you. You make life so joyful for them. It's like a celebration. They're very, very happy around you. And even if they haven't expressed that out loud or as often as you'd like, you are just a dream for them. And they really, really love it. Okay? All right. So let's switch over to how you're feeling, how you think that they're feeling. Okay, we have leadership. All right. So how you're seeing them or how you think they feel is that kind of you're leading the energy. All right. But I feel like both of you are trying to trade off that leadership. You see leadership qualities in each other. Okay, and so I feel like how you think they feel about you is that you are a beautiful leader. I'm not sure what this guy is. Is that Quetzalcoatl? You guys let me know what this totem is. I think that's the Mayan one. But you guys have that similar energy, all right, of you're in agreement. You recognize and feel that they see you and look up to you as a leader, as somebody who helps others, as someone who is strong in themselves and therefore helps other people. We're going to look at the good tarot. All right. That's a 31, which yields down to a 4. So I feel like in your heart of hearts, you know, and you feel that they're building a foundation with you. That they want to have this life with you, that they want to have the world with you. That's so funny, I just pulled out the world. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. And so how you think they feel or see you is the High Priestess energy. And it's beautiful, it's true. We have High Priestess and Hierophant, okay? Divine masculine and feminine in the spiritual realms. So both of you are in agreement that you see each other as these beautiful divine counterparts, okay? So you guys know, all right? You guys are in agreement here. And so how you're thinking they're feeling about you and how you feel about them is that they are the world to you. Now, if you've been in no contact for some reason, I feel like what they're showing me that's not going to be for most of you, because I feel like most of you are in contact with your person because you're moving this along to the next level for sure. But for those of you that have been in no contact, you can feel them looking at like your social media, digitally connecting with you, okay? So what Spirit's saying is if you've been feeling that, you are correct, okay? You guys are on the same page. Now, you feel like they feel like that you're magic, that you're intuitive. Both of you are manifesting each other. You can feel that. It's like you can feel like this group feels like such a spiritual kind of kismet group. Even how you met may have seemed magical, okay? You're in agreement together with the star here. Came out for both of you guys. So this is a very healing energy. So you feel like they feel about you that you're very healing. You're correct. You can tell that you are a dream come true. They may have said it, but even if they didn't, there's like a confidence there that you know that you are a healing presence, that you're a dream come true. Both of you feel more hopeful about life and love because you're together, or you're trying to get together. I feel like they still need to offer you that next level commitment, but both of you are on the same page with the energy here. Okay, we have King of Air. I feel like you feel like they see you sometimes in a logical way. I feel like your person can sometimes err on the side of overthinking. So you may be thinking that they're in their head about you, but honestly, I feel like they are decided, like they know. They're actually in their heart about you. Okay? So they're coming through as the King of Cups, but you're feeling like they're the King of Air. So there has been a little bit lost in translation here without having the communication. So they may have communicated with you kind of bluntly with not enough emotion, but they're actually full of emotion for you. You have completely transformed them in their heart space, but they may have communicated it to you in such a way that seems very logical, or they haven't spoken their emotions to the fullest, or if they have, it's been sort of just, again, small and logical ways of expressing emotion, but they are full to the brim with emotion for you. So while you're over here feeling like it's kind of just like a heady relationship, like you're feeling it a little bit more, they are actually all the way intrigued with you. They want to do life with you. Like they're thinking long-term commitment. And you're seeing that too. You have 10 of water, which is 10 of cups. Okay. You feel like they feel like it's a really happy relationship, and it is. Both of you are in agreement with that. They want to keep that adventure and that happiness going for long term, and you're not sure if they'll open that door or not. I feel like you're a little bit less sure about how they feel about you emotionally, but they do feel emotionally full to the brim with you, that you are such a good counterpart to them. And then we also have the Lovers, or love. Okay. And that's a 6 there. That's harmony. That is love. That is universal love. So you feel like they love you universally. You're not sure if they love you romantically, just because of their communication's been a little bit cold at times. Not cold, but just sort of lacking in the emotional side. But they are absolutely loving you. Okay. And so you can feel it. You're just not sure, because the Lover's card was originally called the Choice. So you're not sure if they're going to choose you or not. Like you can feel it. Both of you feel like this is the right way to go. It's just that the offer hasn't been made yet to solidify the commitment, but it's coming. Okay, so they're mulling it over because they're about to offer you this longer term commitment. But you can feel it. You guys feel magical, and you're both feeling magical in this realm with each other. And it's beautiful. And what Spirit's saying, like the combined energy with that leadership and adventure, is that you guys are going to help a lot of other people. So once you solidify this commitment in this relationship or go to the next levels, you guys actually help other people. Like this, you may lead adventures, okay? But it's, you may help other people to fall in love or to learn each other, okay? You feel like it's been a little bit delayed. We have 3 of fire here, but it is coming in. Yep, we have Ace of Air, which is Ace of Swords. So again, this offer is coming in from them. So let's get a Whispers of Love card to close out your reading. And the advice from Spirit says, focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. And she is feeding this beautiful dragon. I love that your person may be, their year of birth may be a Chinese dragon, or dragons may be important in some way for you guys. But they're saying focus on love, okay? Be the leader by example, okay? Go on this adventure of love and focus on loving one another. Focus on being loving. Be love, and you guys will absolutely radiate that love to each other, but also to all those that you come in contact with. This is a very power couple, right? And it feels very spiritually powerful that you guys will help other people to have hope as well, because it feels like both of you are healers with that star energy coming up twice, okay? So I am going to leave that there. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I'm so, so grateful. For those of you who would like to enter the drawing, It's free to enter, free to win. Here's how you do it. You be a subscriber, so subscribe and hit that bell button, like and share this video, and then in the comment section below, write I am focusing on love. And that lets me know that you would like to enter the drawing. I will do that on July 1st on video and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So until next time, thank you and aloha. Aloha pile 3, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a really fun pick a card where we're spilling the tea on their feelings about you versus how you think they feel about you or how you're feeling about them, and we'll get some advice from Spirit as well. So really fun to see if y'all are on the same page. The first two have been really interesting, so I'm excited about these readings. Before we get started, I want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand, so I'm so grateful. Thank you for the donations and tips if you have done that. It's very grateful. And as well as for those who comment, I love engaging with you, and YouTube loves it. So let's keep it up because I'm working really graciously to build the channel, because I would love to produce some more things for you guys. So the more we grow it, the more cool stuff that I can put on the channel. So let's do it together. All right, I also do a contest every month, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally. So I will let you know at the end of the video how to enter that drawing, as some people are here for the messages and not for the drawing. And then also I wanted to show you, I've been making some really fun and happy sunburst Mandela earrings. These are hand crocheted by me, as well as some clay jewelry and the Keys to Your Kingdom series, which is a custom piece that is made just for you and what outcome you are trying to achieve. So we would have a discussion with that to find out what your outcomes are. But you can purchase any of these or look through my Etsy shop. So that's in the description box below under the private video reading. Will take you to my Etsy shop, so you're able to either get a reading or buy some energy jewelry. All right, so there's all of my announcements. Let's get into your reading. So how does pile 3's person feel about them? We have humanity. Okay, it's a 36, so that number may mean something to you. You might be 36, or that number just pops up for you. We also have, it yields down to a 9, which is an opener. So your person feels like you have a huge open heart, that you are a shining example of humanity. I feel like your person can sometimes be like, they can be serious at times, or they can look at the world through different eyes than you do, but you look at the world in that, regardless of how bad things might get, you see that humans have the capacity to be beautiful and to be loving and to have these sensations and work together. Okay, and so I feel like you, it's a very Aquarian vibe. So you might be an Aquarius, or you might have Aquarius placements in your chart. We are in the age of Aquarius, so you might consider yourself like a starseed or a light worker. But your energy is so much about making things better for life on Earth. They're saying legacy, so even beyond, all right? And your person's seeing that about you. I feel like they admire you quite beautifully. They think that you have ideas that are gorgeous, and like, it's funny, like sometimes your person can have kind of a curmudgeon vibe, you know, like they're not, but they can be sort of sarcastically kind of bah humbug at different times, especially about people. And even though I feel like this group's a mix of extroverts and introverts, so even if you're an introvert, you still have a beautiful sense about you. So let's look at you still want the best for people, even if you don't want to be around them physically. So, all right, let's see. For pile 3, what's their person feeling about them right now? Okay. Okay. Very cool. All right, so in the now, I feel like they're a little bit conflicted. Again, your person's energy can come across like, how can I say this? You are such a happy, shining light, and I feel like they feel conflicted because I feel like they're growing themselves at this time. So for this group, you may be in a no contact situation because we have the Hermit. So I feel like your person has taken some time to kind of retreat and be by themselves for a moment. They're really trying to figure themselves out, okay? This does feel like the divine masculine side of the connection is trying to figure stuff out. That does not have anything to do with gender. It's whoever is more of the masculine energy, okay? Because they're really wanting to come to mastery of their passions and creativity. They're wanting the opening of their creativity, and they're wanting the opening of their entrepreneurial skills. They're wanting to be able to be a provider for you. The King of Pentacles has amazing marriage karma, so they are wanting to have their stuff together so that they can offer you, when they offer you their love, they want to offer it for the long term. But I feel like they have been a little bit quiet, okay? And it's what they're feeling is that they need some patience because they know that they're in a growth process. So they're feeling like you are beautifully patient. They feel like you are like a master alchemist. They want to get up to your level. I feel like this group, because you are so beautifully like humanitarian, idealistic, that you have these beautiful thoughts, they want to match you there, and they don't feel like they're at your level right now. It's like they feel like they have some things that they need to change. But what's beautiful about it is that they have taken that time. So if you guys have been in separation, take heart, because they are moving through it, and the next things coming forward for you is Ace of Cups and Eight of Wands. So I feel like they're going to communicate with you. I don't feel like you're expecting this communication. That's why you're watching this video, to find out how they're feeling, because they have not communicated their heart before, but they're about to tell you how they feel. And they are about to offer you. Aces offer, okay? But this offer is new. It's a new beginning in love. It's a new beginning in the heart, okay? And so they're not maybe going to gush all of their feelings that they've ever had about you, but they are going to show you, they're going to let you in some. They're going to open their heart, and they're going to let you in, and they're going to offer you something. This could be a date. This could be, you know, something that is, they might bring you a gift, okay? They may even offer an apology for being quiet, but they are going to come from a softer and a heart place, okay? They do have the communication coming in for you. So even if you've been blocked, or if they've gone completely silent, it feels like that is coming to an end, because these are in the future position here. So they are going to come forward and communicate with you, and I feel like you're going to be a little bit shocked, because I feel like you still have this energy cord with them, and you're still loving them, but I feel like you maybe haven't heard from them for a little while, or they kind of went really quiet or weird, unexpectedly, kind of ghosty kind of stuff, but it's because they just didn't feel worthy enough. They didn't feel, and it's nothing that you did wrong, right? It's just because you are such a vibrant light that they wanted to gain that spiritual connection for themselves. And if you're watching this as this video is put out, we've just come out of Mercury retrograde ends today, okay, at the time of this video being put out. So they may have gone really contemplative during that time, and we've had eclipses and other stuff. But anyway it goes, your person's kind of gone inside to reflect. And so they are feeling a lot of feelings for you. They are wanting to open up that love with you. I just feel like they've needed to do some soul searching and reflection at this time. Okay, so I can feel like maybe this group, you've been a little bit confused because their behavior's been a little all over the place. That's why you're searching out how are they feeling. Okay, but they are feeling for you. They've just been conflicted in their head because they know that they've needed to mature in order to be on their level. In order to be on your level, they have had to and are working on significantly increasing their vibration, because what Spirit's showing is like, not one person's better than the other, but your vibration, you tend to vibrate up here in joy and bliss and, giving people the benefit of the doubt, like seeing the love in everyone. And your person kind of has had the opposite effect. Their life circumstances has made them feel like they can't trust people, or that they need to be closed off, and they're learning to open up, to guard their energy in the way that is appropriate for them, but they're learning to open up. You have been such a shining example to them that they're like, okay, am I enough for this person to actually want to be with me? All right, so it's more of a self-esteem issue on your person's part, not yours. They see you as like the top notch, and they know that they've needed to mature. Like you are, they don't like people that much. And as I said that, it was like 11-11, right, on the counter here. And so, but with you, you're different. Like you give them faith and humanity again. And so, so they just needed some time is all. All right. So let's look at how you're feeling about them, or how you think they're feeling. We have idealism. Okay. I feel like you have such that beautiful, so both you're feeling about them in an idealistic and beautiful way. You know they can heal themselves. You know that the sun will come back out again. Your beautiful shining example is that you do know that they will be okay. Again, we have the master number 11. So 11, 11, 11, since that's come up twice in your reading, you may be feeling like they are a divine counterpart to you. But you have that feeling, okay? And I do feel like some of you may think that your person finds you to be like too idealistic, or like that you, not naive, but that your compassion is like so innocent, okay? So you may be feeling like your person feels that about you because they have a different stance on like people, but all in all, you both feel like as a person, as a couple, like you can overcome anything. Okay, how is pile 3 feeling about their person right now? Okay, all right, and then how do they think their person is? Okay, so you're feeling a little bit like, we have 10 of air, 10 of swords, so I feel like you're feeling a little bit confused or a little bit backstabbed by their communication process, them kind of ghosting or going their own way, right, for a time. So if this is not your scenario, check out one of the other videos, because this seems to be the story that is most prevalent for the largest amount of people who are watching this, okay? But it feels like you're feeling a little bit, a little out in the cold some, but still hopeful. This is the good tarot, okay? So you're still hopeful that all of these burdens, the ways that maybe things have not worked out, because this would be the 10 of swords here, you're still feeling hopeful. Like, you feel confused by their communication, but you're feeling like, okay, I can understand that. Maybe they're going through something. You have such a compassionate heart that it's like, when you're looking at things from your emotional perspective, sometimes it can feel really hurtful. But when you look at things from their side of things, you get very compassionate because you see 3 of Earth. So you feel like you want to work this out with your person, and you want to be a cooperative component to their healing and be there for them. And we have King of Water. So you are still feeling like this person is a soulmate, and they're feeling that too. Okay? They're feeling like they need to kind of level up, and you're feeling like they are feeling that they're working on opening their heart, that they're working on opening themselves up to this connection. And you're right, okay? And so it's but I love your energy, because you're like, I'm willing to work through this. Sometimes complicated emotions happen, but at the end of the day, I think we're a good match, right? And so how you think they feel about you, we have 10 of Earth, which is the 10 of Pentacles. This says that you have all your resources together. This says that you have all of your heart's desires, okay? And so they are hoping that they can be that with you. They are seeing you very abundant, okay? Because we have 9 of Earth and we have the Empress. So you can feel that. You can feel that they have put you on a pedestal. You may be doing a little better than them financially at this time, or you just show your energy better, okay? Like you share with others, and you think that they see you like that, and you are correct, okay? They see you as abundant. That's why they've kind of come back for a time. Excuse me, I'm looking at my dog. It's so funny. Okay. That's why you have come back for a time to, like, that they have retreated because they need to become more abundant, right? Now, you're not putting that pressure on them, but they are putting that pressure on themselves. And then we have 9 of Air, which is the 9 of Swords. So you feel like that they may be feeling like you're a little bit anxious, or like, even though you have all these good intentions, I feel like for many of you, because as soon as I started asking how you think that they feel about you, my stomach started hurting really bad. And so I feel like you're feeling in some ways like the worst, like they've given up on you, or like it's been like something negative. Like you're staying hopeful because you're a hopeful person, but there's this feeling in the pit of my gut that really isn't correct with how they actually feel about you, right? So it's like they're over here thinking, okay, let me get myself together, because I think this person, pile 3, is absolutely the most shining example of a human that I've ever seen. And then you're feeling like, because they've kind of ghosted me, or they're not talking to me, or they're acting weird, something bad must have happened. Something bad is wrong. But I'm going to be hopeful. I'm going to try to put myself into their shoes. And so they're not doing anything negative, right? Like they're just really trying to grow themselves. But I think because of past conditioning, you're thinking the worst a little bit. But they find you to be extremely abundant. And you're knowing that they find you like that. But there's just this little bit that's starting to go away as we're talking about it, that was in the stomach, that I was like, why does that hurt so bad? And I'm like, oh, they feel like something is really wrong, okay? And that's just not true. Your person just hasn't communicated well. Like they isolate when they go through changes, and that is something that when you guys do come back together, because they are going to communicate with you, that you can say, look, I I like to be communicated with, and I have no problem if you need time and space to figure out things, but just let me know, hey, I'm going to be off grid for this amount of time, and I'll call you at a different, when that time's over. Just ghosting me makes me feel bad inside, like something has gone wrong, right? And so it's just leveling up that communication. But what we have here is 6 of air and 6 of water at the bottom of the deck, and then we have transformation, which is death and rebirth. Scorpio energy here. Okay? And so Spirit's taking you guys out of that non-communication, and they're going to move you into transformation. So your relationship is transforming, and you guys do feel the same about each other. There's some really strong miscommunication in this moment in the energy, because of the isolation piece, okay? But that feels like that is coming to an end. You're about to get the communication with them. Let's get one final message from Spirit and close it out. Okay. It says rest and relaxation is essential. It says we all have a fundamental need to take a break. Okay. So this is saying twofold to me. Number one, all is well. So since your person has taken the time out to rest and relax and get themselves together, this is just Spirit reiterating that all is well. We all need a time to take a break. It's not personal. Okay. And the other piece is, for you to take some rest and relaxation. I feel like you do a lot for other people, pile 3, who's watching this, because you have that beautiful spark for humanity, but sometimes you give too much, all right? And it's time for you to get your life force back. You've been kind of running yourself on, burning the candle at both ends here, and it's hard to make out the energy or the emotion when our system is overtaxed. Okay, so take some time to rest and relax. Go easy with it. I feel like because there's been no communication, you may have been a little bit anxious about this connection, and that's affecting you physically. And I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you, if there's something that you're feeling wrong, go get it checked out. Okay, but what I'm saying is that if we remain anxious, it does yield for some stomach pains or some other things happening in our body. So you take some time to rest and relax. If thinking about your person is causing you to be wobbly or in an energy of uncertainty or anxiety, just rest from thinking about it. Okay, take your time to think about something else and to enjoy yourself. Self-love and self-care at this time, because you guys are absolutely going to get that communication, and I feel like it's going to be unexpected and surprising for you. And so as uncomfortable as this separation period has been, or the quietness has been, there is a turn of events coming. So we need our nervous system to be calm in order to receive these communications, because if we're bound up and anxious, that actually makes your energy be in a position of resistance rather than receiving. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. For those of you who would like to enter the contest, here's how you do it. It is free to enter, free to win. Be a subscriber. So if you're not already, subscribe and hit that bell button, like and share this video, and then in the comment section below, write, I am learning to relax. And that lets me know that you'd like to enter the contest, and I will do that drawing on July 1st and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So until next time, aloha.